really flirting with the idea of removing some of the tops, like not all of it because I have a sub in the back and I have my book bag back there, but I kind of want to remove these two. But you know what, I'm gonna just chill. It's just really nice out here. I know when I get back to New York, I'm not gonna have the luxury of having this great weather, and I want to get the full, you know, cappuccino experience. But maybe I'll do it when I get closer to El Paso. So today's goal is, I'm currently like an hour away from Tucson, and I want to get as close as I can to Austin, Texas. I need to be in Austin, Texas for Friday at 7 p.m. And after what happened the first day, all those delays, I am currently 13 hours away. So I think I could do 7 hours today, 7 hours tomorrow, and that should be fine. But let's hope that everything still works. You guys saw in the last video that I was able to drive with my headlights on with no problem. And we're gonna continue to use that good luck and get all the way back to New York. I think I'm 2,600 miles away right now. But now for my least favorite part of the day, let me show you guys exactly what it takes to get inside the cappuccino. As you can see, it's obviously not the most ideal getting in and out of, but we'll make it work because K is the way. Something I think I want to focus on today, it's not something I necessarily really care about, but I know some people really do. I want to see what my MPGs are, so I'm gonna grab and get some gas. I don't really need any, as you can see, I'm basically full, but let's completely fill it up and let's see how far I can get with one tank of gas. Also, check engine light off. It really does have a mind of its own. Sometimes it's on, sometimes it's off. So I'm on a full tank of gas. I am 272 miles from El Paso. It's currently 11:21. I know there's one person in El Paso that has an Acti. We're gonna see if we can meet up with him. But I think today is really just gonna consist of driving because I need to get to Austin by 7 p.m. to go to that car meet. I don't want to be late to that. I could be late to literally anything, but I'm not trying to be late to where people are actually like literally expecting me. So let's get on the drive. I'm gonna cruise around 4,000 kilometers. Like I said, this is 60 miles per hour, and check engine light is still off, which is a good sign. This, again, we're not really worried about. But let's enjoy these Arizona and Texas views. I don't really get this back in New York. I actually enjoy seeing like nothing but mountains and cactuses and flat land. All I see in New York is congestion and buildings. I've seen like 1,000 billboards of this AKELA flats. It says they have cookies, fudge, jewelry, souvenirs, fireworks. I've seen guns, I've seen women's stuff. I've seen everything. So this might be the southern New Mexico, Arizona version of Buc-ee's. And while I'm over here, I don't really need gas, but I figured I'd go get some gas. I'll check out this crazy rest stop, but let's go inside and explore. Just pulled up. It definitely did not disappoint. Check this out. I'm definitely gonna take the drone out and get some cool footage of maybe like the cappuccino parked in the center. I'm really happy I stopped here. I had no idea what to expect. We haven't even got inside yet. But as of right now, this thing is awesome. Definitely gotta buy a t-shirt for sure. On $9, yeah. Consider it done. $14, yeah, I'm 100%. I'm leaving here wearing a shirt, like 100%. I don't know which one yet, but let's walk around. I'm so happy I stopped here. Wow, that's not bad. Made in Peru too. Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna spend like, I don't even know. I might even buy something here to give it away to one of you guys. Wow, oh my God. Oh yeah. I'm so happy I stopped here. What's a pop gun? Oh, these are, what? This is cool. What is it, $7.99 each bag? The bag must close as many as I want? That's good. That's like a whole one of these. Alright, so I'm gonna compile a bunch of things I want to buy. And honey buns. And let's see what I get. I'll show you guys when I get back outside. So here's my haul. I got the Sasquatch boxers. I got Take It Easy New Mexico tee. I got some cat slippers, and then I got a magnet. Everything is Sasquatch themed. Here's a fridge magnet. But now, let's fly the drone and get some nice shots. To El Paso. It's still only about 4:30, so I think I'm gonna drive a bit further. What I'm gonna do now is get some tacos, take a couple pictures here, and then I'm gonna continue my route and see if I can get a bit closer to Austin. That way tomorrow I don't have to do too much driving. Oh my God. Now that's more like it. So we're back in the Cappuccino, and now I have a decision to make. So I am currently in El Paso, and I need to be in Austin, Texas by 7 p.m. tomorrow. From the looks of it, I'm currently 9 hours away, so that would mean I would have to leave, you know, at like 7, 8 a.m. tomorrow. I don't want to do that. I'm gonna see if I can maybe drive to Fort Stockton. But even that is about 3 hours. I mean, it's only 5 o'clock, so it's definitely doable. 3 hours and 30 minutes. It's definitely doable. An additional 250 miles, but that would mean about 9 hours of driving in the Cappuccino in just one day. The goal is obviously to make it home. The goal is to make sure like everything goes well, but the goal is also to own this Cappuccino for a long time. So I don't want to strain it too much. When I get to New York, you know, the car's unreliable, I have so many issues. That's not my goal. So we're gonna see what we could do. Maybe I'll stop at Van Horn. Maybe we'll stop at another city, but the goal is Fort Stockton. Also, I'm also a little tired, so there's that aspect as well. But let's see what we could do. I'm gonna start the car now. Let's continue to drive, and let's hope we can get there. That's best case scenario, because from there to Austin, I think it's only like 5 hours. Yeah, 5 hours. That's super doable. Tomorrow I could leave around noon even and still get there before 7. I guess something else we have to take in consideration also is yesterday I was able to drive with my headlights on, no problems. We're gonna pray that today is no different. If I'm able to drive these 3 hours and 30 minutes without any hiccup of the car dying, then I think my confidence is back to like 99% that I'm gonna make it back to New York with no problem.
Continue on I-10 East for 69 miles.
Update, we're an hour and 46 minutes from Fort Stockton. It's currently 7:30. Car's been driving fine. I had my headlights on this entire time. About to stop and get some gas, stretch my legs a little bit. I gotta get a new one of these too. It's pretty It's pretty ugly. I'm not a fan. Quick change of plans. So initially we were going to drive to...
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Oh, fucked up. I just took a major L. So I booked this hotel that's 2 hours and 30 minutes away. And I thought I was doing something cool, but realistically I'm not, right? So look, from my location to Odessa is 2 hours and 30 minutes, right? So I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna go there. And then my drive to Austin shouldn't be much harder. But I didn't realize it wasn't on Route 10. So I could have easily just drove with this additional, what is this, like an hour and 30 minutes? Like right now I'm basically driving an additional hour for nothing. Like look at this L right here. An hour and 48 minutes from there. And then from Fort Stockton to Austin is the same thing. 5 hours. And then if from Odessa, it is the same 5 hours. Even longer, actually. I think it's 5 hours and 40 minutes. Yeah, 5 hours and 32 minutes. Look, I have to go down. I'm supposed to be going on this route, but I'm now going up, which is terrible. Oh my god. Anyways, I guess I'll catch up with you guys when we get to Odessa. I'm about to drive an additional hour for no reason. So after 10 hours of driving, I'm going to give you guys the last update on day 3. We got the cappuccino parked outside. So we last left off on me booking the wrong hotel, I guess you could say, right? I booked it in a location that I really wasn't traveling in. So I made the executive decision to, instead of driving to Odessa, Texas, which was really 2 hours out of my way, I drove an additional 3.5 hours. And I'm now in Sonora, Texas. So we're going to go a full breakdown right now. I'm going to bring you guys into my laptop. And I'm going to show you how far we drove, the huge progress I made. And the fact that, honestly, like, fun fact about Nicholas, I value time more than really anything. Like, for me, I literally booked a hotel for Odessa, and I'm not staying there. It's a waste of $70. It is what it is. But for me, someone that's driving a cappuccino from California to New York, every hour, every minute really counts. And I'm never going to get that 2 hours back, and I will make $70 back. So it really isn't the end of the world. But here's a full breakdown of what we did today, right? So we stayed in Benson, Arizona. The goal was to drive to El Paso, but that was really only 4 hours. You could see it's 4 hours. I knew that that was light work. My goal from El Paso was to try to get as close as possible to Austin, Texas, right? That's the goal. So I was like, I'm going to stay here. I'm going to stay here. I looked up a hotel on Expedia. I didn't realize that it brought me to Odessa, which is on the I-20. And from doing that, it really just brings me out of my way. Like, if I was going to Dallas, that makes a lot of sense, because you can see the I-20 goes to Dallas, but we're going to Austin. So I would have got off basically right here in this little fork, and I could have drove here in an hour. It would have took me 2 hours to get here, and then 5 hours to get to Austin, which was, I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. For someone who's driving all the way from California, it just doesn't make sense. So what I end up doing when I literally got to this fork in the road, I was like, you know what? No, I'm driving on the I-10, and we're going to drive as far as possible until I get tired. It's currently 1:48 in the morning, and we're going to stop somewhere. So we drove past here. This was a possibility, and now I am in Sonora, Texas. And the beauty of this, not the fact that I wasted $70, but the beauty of where I currently am for tomorrow when I want to go to Austin, Texas, look at this. Look how close I am. A measly little 3 hours and 18 minutes. That is beautiful. For me, that's worth 70 bucks. I'm saving 2 hours of my life. And tomorrow I can wake up at 10, I can wake up at 11, and still get to Austin by 7. Like, the goal is to get there by 7. I get to Austin at noon if I wanted to, but we're gonna end this video here. Today was an adventure. We really clocked in 10 hours of driving and 670 miles. We still have a long way to get back to New York, but I think we did pretty good today. And more importantly, shout out to JDM Hawaii. The cappuccino's running amazing. The headlights have been on, obviously, this entire time. I've had no issues. And, you know, we got a whole nother... We're at like the halfway point right now. I think I still have about like 26 hours to get back home. But it's made it halfway. So I'm pretty happy about that. And I am now going to end this video here. Catch you guys on the next one. Let's go take a shower. Let's rest up. Peace out.
Remember the name. This is way before the fame.